Hello everyone, welcome back for Monday Grab Bag. Today we're going to be looking at a game that I have highlighted previously for a Monday Grab Bag called Fourmiworld. Fourmiworld is a game that is freeware on Steam. I'll go and put the link in chat real quick for y'all. There you go. And is a surprise absolute favorite of mine. It mixes in elements of Yume Nikki and Terraria and Super Metroid.
Thank you, Zapathy, for following.
I recognize that username. Hey Zapathy, you'll be able to talk in 10 minutes. I do that as a precaution against, spam bots and stuff. Sorry about that. In any case, though, Fourmiworld was a surprise absolute delight that I discovered last year. Hello, Che. Yes, you're allowed to talk right now. A surprise absolute delight that I discovered, and I ended up speedrunning the game quite a lot. And so I hold the world record for this game for any percent. Uncontested, I will admit, but don't let that make you think that I didn't put any effort into it. So I think the plan for today is I'm going to do a kind of casual speedrun of Fourmiworld first, and then we are going to do the just added on the wall mode. On the wall mode, well, a description will come up as soon as I select new game, so I will let the developers speak for themselves in that regard. And everyone offer a warm welcome to Zapathy and Che, who are the two co-developers of this game. So, once again, developer commentary stream today. Let's get into it, shall we? Game visuals up immediately. While the game is freeware, it also has a paid DLC for $5 that I think is incredibly cool. It allows you access to the protagonist's blog, which lets you see her thoughts on literally every creature or plant or location that you've ever seen. You can also unlock Boris's commentary eventually. If you beat the game 100%, it also allows you access to dev commentary. Wanderai is not answering the door. Games are made by people, two of which are here. So, we're going to start off with no for the answer to this, but I'm going to read out this text crawl here. Fourmiworld 270 on the wall is an intrusive thought given form in 6 glorious hours of dev time. It genuinely came to me in a dream. No, I'm serious. I woke up half asleep, wrote 90-degree Wanderai mode in a Discord channel, and forgot about it for a month. This is exactly what it says. It's Fourmiworld, but the player character is permanently at a 270-degree angle. Accommodations have been made to make certain polygons beatable, but it is otherwise entirely untouched. This experience is volatile and unpolished, and it should be. It is not a sequel, alternate mode, or New Game Plus. It is a thought experiment, an absurdist challenge for a niche subcategory of player of the already niche experience we've crafted. Fourmiworld 270 on the wall is not recommended for people with motion sickness, people unfamiliar with explosive/conductive seed boosting, people that thought the original Fourmiworld was just kind of jokey, people that dislike considering new perspectives, fronds, and people that dislike clunky, unpolished experiences arising from game design that was not made for a player character rotated at 270 degrees. Sounds like it's perfect for me then. If you or a loved one meet one or all of these criteria, Fourmiworld 270 on the wall may not be the world for you. Please consult your doctor first if your doctor is chill like that. Zoe Fighters. So, casual speedrun first, so no. God, I love how this game looks. This opening cutscene is so evocative. Tink, tink. Fourmiworld is a game where you can mine. It is a game where the tools that you have at your disposal are randomly picked in a similar way that Tetris randomly picks your objects. I believe it uses a bag system, so you're always guaranteed to eventually get the thing you're waiting for, or you get too many duplicates. And your goal is to collect a certain number of polygons. I'll be playing through this game with some degree of speed. Probably not going to go for any practice records because it's been a hot minute, so I'm gonna have the route wrong, but nonetheless, I'm going to play it generally quickly. That means grabbing my notes. Ah, shoot. Okay, good. Motorango. The casual speedrun can survive me visiting Mantis. And that is exactly what I will be doing. Oh, another feature that I heard got added. Apparently we can press F2 in order to make a funny noise. Oh boy, it stacks on itself. This is something they don't tell you about game development. I think is beautiful. There's no one to tell you no if you're making your own game. You just do stuff. You can just do stuff. Oh. I probably want to do this one later, honestly. Just like Super Benbow Quest, yes. A game that is very much so just the developer saying, why not? Let's see here. Okay, directly above me. We've got both developers on the stream, one of which is in 10-minute timeout until, or presumably, probably just about ran out. I have it set to followers only chat, so that's why. Oh, that visual effect. I don't think that was there before. If I remember, there is fair bit of gamut above me. Sure is. Almost. That'll do it. Self-destruct. Hit the button. That gets us the magnetism upgrade. And this is also going to bring us to a secret feature that I discovered. I probably want to keep it on followers only forever. Note that it's followers only, not subscribers only, you know? If you're gonna commentate on my streams, the very least you can do is follow me. So, the upgrade distribution moth above my head, aka Damascus, or no, not Damascus, Damocles. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Like Sword of Damocles, Sword of Damocles. Yeah. The exact mechanism behind what makes it fall isn't exactly known. It might be number of blocks broken or something along those lines. But secret methods were added for bringing him down quicker. I know of a couple of them. Yep. I mistimed that. 1 second here. Damocles. Damocles. So you see that floating orange rock there? I'm gonna go touch it, and something's going to happen at that very moment. Just like that. And so that's our first upgrade of the game. We have gotten the ability to magnetize items to ourselves. This makes collecting future gamut a lot easier. That's fine. I can dig over to the side from here. There's a zigzag coming up ahead. And then directly below that zigzag is where I want to be. There it is. There's the game that I'm looking for, and the weapon upgrade I'm looking for. Apologies for the paper noises. I am trying to unfold my map in a way that makes it so it doesn't bend over itself. There we go. Right. Ah, oh well. Actually, I think that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. As part of the speed run, because you are allowed to hit escape and then self-destruct, that's actually really useful for speedrun routing, depending on which of the checkpoints you decide to actually hit. Because you can just death warp back to a previous checkpoint. It's not that I actually drew the map. What I did is I'm one of those lunatics that actually went and deleted the entire map by just digging everything that was diggable. And then I took a screenshot of the in-game map after I had done that. And with that, the negative space on that map represents, because those are spots I can't dig out, represents spots that are actually already dug out at the start of the game. So it's a map of every point of interest, because those get highlighted automatically on your in-game map. And it's a map of every cavern that exists. Every natural cavern. Oh hey! One of those. Those blue bugs. There's a couple different colors and they behave differently. That one seems to follow you, and they seem to just be randomly placed across the map at the start. You'll only see them on occasion, as a result. There's other ones that seem to go to places, but any sort of meaning or purpose that they serve, any sort of secrets associated with it, remain unknown. If you can figure it out, let me know. We could use some speedrun scientists on the job. Hello, upside down fella. Thank you, I'm sorry. This is known as a T-whisk. Its purpose is a mystery. It's so stupid. But it makes me laugh every time. Secret to everybody. It's kind of shifted away from being a speedrun because, you know, I'm just kind of doing them, wandering semi-randomly, just with a bit of a fast pace, but, you know. Right, this one I need to approach from the bottom. we have fun here. After all, why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I just pick up every upgrade? I did not mean to actually launch myself out of that room. Instead, I want to... hit with the orange to teleport. And... super jump up. Hello, Damocles. Oh, undershot just slightly. Now we can invert gravity. They're a bit of gamut in this neighborhood. Yellow pencil. Oh, right, I've already gone this area, though. I love pressing F2. It is my favorite button on my keyboard to press, and I'm going to make it everyone else's problem. Now this is video gaming. Right. The area near the library also has a bunch of gamut in the left and right walls. A lot of those speedrun... A lot of the speedrun tactics and routing involve simply finding areas where there's a lot of gamut to pick up. Gamut being the rainbow crystals that give you upgrades. Because ultimately what you're trying to do is you're trying to get the minimum number of polygons needed to beat the game, and at the very same time you do that, collect enough gamut to get the speed boots upgrade. And if you can get those to perfectly sync with each other, then that is ideal timing. I should go up to the surface and get the what is it called? Blacklight. Well, it's in gamut. The ammon break specifically comes up when you are using the speed boots, and so I think it's just because it's cool and sounds neat while you're running. Yeah, that's about what I thought. Sounds like a cool idea. We're of course going to go meet our friend. Our friend has random words that they've become obsessed with, so let's see what... Oh, dang. Nice shades, buddy. You've come a long way since the emergence cave, a whopping 3 polygons. You know, you look different than I imagined, Moo the Slime. How close are you and Straw? Pretty close, actually. Thanks for asking. Minigun sure look tasty. This creature here certainly thinks so. Here come the gnomes. This is our 100th time speaking to one another. This is a day worth commemorating. I know you. You're the type of person that flips the weather vane 3 times, aren't you? This creature here is so cool. I'm sorry, I ruined it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna jump at you. I'm gonna do it. Watch out, I'm gonna kill you. Remember to take a break sometimes. It's good for your Tenta. Ah, Tenta is the word of the day. Did you know 715 parts have by chance been caught in the path of your oh-so-bouncy projectile? Oh, I love walking around and seeing nothing. Have you ever wondered what life would be like as a toon? Do you enjoy stimming with blacklight? Well, 0 sure is a number. Your basic seed. That's 717, my friend. Really? For me? What an optimal for me you are. Mouse and keyboard is the way for me. I'm pretty cool, but this creature here must be at least 20% cooler than me. Moo the Slime, huh? Do you normally go by that name? Yeah, kinda. Is it hot in here, or is it just me? This creature here reminds me I need to tendera to my garden again. It has been eons. I hope the daisies are okay. Big tree creature here calls it the Ever Tree. I call it whatever I damn well please. You're only 31 years old, not yet of age to eat. At least where I'm from. Plants solo zombies, it's true. I'm 32 actually, pretty recently. If you do not think it is the way that it is, then surely you are wrong. You can just run and run if you have the equipment needed. I've heard you can reach 0 miles per hour. Perched the very precipice of oblivion. Do you like the music as much as I do, Moo the Slime? It's like all I listen to these days. Velvet Worms, Slimy, and Stoic will help them when the going gets esoteric. Are we not, Tenta? This creature here's shoes are cute. Are they hippopotamus imbued? Jewel beetles are electrifying. Their strong wills will keep us trying. You've utilized the peculiar flower about 0 times. Have you heard of the Steam Deck? All the cool kids are using one these days. What's the deal with interdimensional food? Do you save often, or do you save rarely? You've done it 12 times. You drill so much. 556. Really? Tenta. You must be the element of generosity. Error 4. It is impossible to reserve less capacity than is currently available. Tenta, my favorite. Same. Do you know him? This journey's lasted about 1,268 seconds. Sorry if that's inconvenient to understand. I'm trying my best here. Stick bugs make the greatest jokes of all the fiends of the microcosmos. That's the closest I can do, Daedalus. Imagine I stick bugged you. I should utilize the peculiar flower. I shall. I'm also going to try shining the black light on, what was it? Randolph the Brave? Randolph the Small? Whatever it was. Apparently that was supposed to do something in an earlier version of the game, but when I tried it, I couldn't get anything to occur. Okay. We now have access to the map. A rather useful tool, I must say. Look, there's that statue called, like, something the tall or great or... Look, I'll get the black light and I'll get the name right, okay? Music. Hash. Music. Spiral. Music. Hash. Music. Spiral. Alright, I can actually just use the map now. I need to not press F2 anymore. This is too much power that's been given to me. Okay. That's kind of pleasant. Guess who didn't forget what the combo was? Music. Ash. Music. Spiral. Pretty. And go up here. Special secret ability. Our records of joy and plight are retold through blackened light. Please stop owning me. I was thinking about Randolph because because Conley, I really like your artwork of Moo and Neve as Randolph and God, I know the protagonist's name is a flower. I also forgot her name. Cool. Light has a way of adding luster to the mundane. Oh, this is gonna sound great. Camellia, thank you. Thank you for making it so bounce shots do not bounce and recolor things on the bounce. Undoubtedly, 99% of you are incredibly confused on what the heck I'm talking about, so let's go and get this done. Get over here. I missed it. Okay. Pretty sure I was too far to the right. It's a giant statue that shoots down and to the right, and the pathway of the bullets leads directly to the Mega Gem. There we are. The huge gamut section. Lungus the Young. Lungus. That was it. Hello, Lungus. I'm sure playtesters extremely love that the ping pong ball would flop the colors on that puzzle. Venus the Young. So, anything hidden detail here is you can see these illustrations of the gemstones in the back wall here. Those are relatively positioned to where they actually are in the world. And so the red one is in the lower left, as you can see on the map there. The orange one is middle left. And so you can kind of work out where the ones you're missing are. Which also raises this interesting conundrum. One of them fades in if you shine a black light. If you're watching this live or you're watching an archive of this, then you deserve to know the secrets. Material strong enough to withstand all but the end. Seven already, huh? This is the last upgrade that's needed for the speedrun route. As for the reason, well, it's speed boots. Long shall I be gone before viewing what will grow on. Eight. Lungus the Young. Oh. Over here, what I affectionately call the bus stop, is another location where your upgrades are instantly given to you. Looks like a bit of time before the bus arrives. Oh, right, I don't actually need to break those in advance. I can just crash through them. Oh! I saw that coming, too. Maybe time for the bus? Yeah, just about. The meter on the left is slowly filling up, and when it maxes out, that's when the bus arrives. And so what you need to do is you need to stand here and get picked up. Really love the use of speculative biology and collage art style for this game. It's incredibly striking. I'll go to the mirror dimension, don't worry. Besides, I need to show off the secret that I discovered there. Confirmed first person to have ever found this dumb, stupid thing.
Take this love.
Talented have gifted 1 subscriptions to the community.
Thank you for the gift sub. Ah, yes, the nether portal. If you look carefully at Wander Eye's chest, that texture for the torso there is a recolored nether portal. Strange bird. Alright. So after you've gotten every weapon upgrade... Or no, it's after you've gotten the speed boots. This happens. Among mirrored walls of endless reflection, I flee from myself. I forget my complexion. Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Whoa! You're allowed to do it even then. That's not what I meant to do. I didn't know that teleport ever worked. This seems like a bad idea. If this is my resting place, so... That's interesting. Pretty sure you couldn't do that before. You can shatter glass with the black light. Wild. That's legit helpful. Pico time. Check this out. No. You can also blow up the Fourmiworld logo in order to get the ammo that's hidden behind it. On. Let's see. Hello, Mothbus. I like that this dimension has public transit. Rough pattern at the end there.
To another place.
There we go. What's that? Oh, it's part of the giant card. Worldly energy is no longer a constraint we must live by. Oh. It's fun to just wander around this world again. It's my opinion that all of the best of exploration games and games that simply involve a lot of travel, the way to make those compelling is to make the actual act of moving compelling. You can kind of ignore it if you want to, but the fact remains that you can kind of optimize how you navigate based on which weapons you pull out of your seed spitter. And a tiny optimization that you can do for that sake is when I reload, it's actually possible to tell what seed I'm going to get next. Blue. Green. Because the cursor changes, and changes before the reload even happens. And the cursor color relates to what's about to fire next. Yellow, bomb. Whoa. Good God, how horrifying. I've never seen that before. Hello? Friend? Sailing in Wind Waker. Absolutely iconic. Absolutely love that game. Made a relatively small environment, relatively small world feel absolutely colossal. By having the entire game take place in sort of an archipelago kind of deal. No, it's Randolph, not Randall. Or at least it is in the game Demon King Chronicle, which is why I was thinking of that name. Oh, you know what? I hadn't discovered this, but I did actually... I think I know what... I think I just made a mental blank here. Okay. I'm gonna look at that after I do something here. In the game files, his name is Rudolph. Wild. This area. This area is personally important to me because A, I'm a slime, so concepts of shapeshifters and sort of stuff are valuable to me. And B, I actually did this perfectly on my first try, which means I didn't get to experience what I now think is one of the coolest things in this entire game. This is an awesome, awesome set piece. And it only occurs if you mess up. Meet the Banshee. Sleepy friend. Oh, and you can see those things in the background. Those tendrils I've been following. So that means if I go out now, now that I've helped the Banshee rest, there's one of the tendrils. Yep. Transformed into a sunflower. The Wander Eye alarm clock coming in and yodeling at you. Maybe Banshee was right to be irritated with us. But no, that's actually another detail that I only discovered significantly later on. Thank you for the cheer. That's a detail I only discovered later on, or just like a mental connection I made. Notice how in the environments and in the areas, after we complete something, things become friendlier. There's all those raging bugs on the left side of the map that are trying to stab through me, but as soon as I collect all the minigons and polygons, they calm down. In here, we collect all the minigons while sneaking past the bullet reflector guys here. Ooh. And when I actually get the polygon for the spot, all of them start sleeping calmly. Initially, I just sort of like hand-waved it away as a gameplay conceit, but I now understand, because of what the polygons represent and the narrative behind the creation of the polygons and the society that made them. We alone chose impurity, while they ascended above. those polygons are cast off detritus that are full of impure and evil thoughts and impressions. And their corruptive influence is sending other things that happen to be around them into a rage. This is, of course, all my interpretation. Not unfounded interpretation, but, like, not without evidence, but nonetheless. It's something I just dismissed as a gameplay conceit before, but advancements strong enough to endure time. Oh darn. It was worth a shot. Ah. Friend. It doesn't like how loud I am. Wah, 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 wah. Yodel at them. I was actually trying to, but I died too early, so yeah, let me go do that. Another thing I've noticed, these kind of crystals are placed around the map. Could just be decoration, but they seem to be all the colors. They might be all the colors of weapons that I can obtain. So whether there's some kind of meaning there or interaction, I don't know. That's one of the cool things about a game that has this much secret to it. Speaking of hidden stuff, here's Coconut Grappler. He tells you the time. You can see that giant arrow there? That is the hour hand of a 24-hour clock. I've tried watching over as midnight passed, so the hand was straight up, but nothing particular seemed to happen. Okay, where else do we need to go? Upper right. So, yellow. I started a loudness war, just like that music concept I heard of once. Called the Loudness War. Loudness arms race. Whatever. Hmm. Another mystery. Another one I don't quite know what to make of. I'll get this section done, and I'm going to look for another critter that I know the existence of. And then after that, we are going to do sideways mode. There's a couple of games I've wanted to mod, just in general. Alas, that is not a skill that I particularly know. Not sure what I would mod in this game, honestly. But the one I always think of about a mod I want to do is a competitive patch, essentially, for a game called Tormentor X Punisher. It's got a couple of... I don't remember the spikes being in the ceiling there, but they seem perfectly positioned to make you just, if you're rocket jumping, slam into the ceiling. There we go. As above, so below. Blood and water mix and flow. Leviathan demands its due. Inky waters reach for you. 16. That's all of them. I'm going to tag this checkpoint, and then I'm going to go look for a creature that I'm pretty sure I know the approximate location of. Oh yeah, and I had a reason for going to the orange zone. I forgot to do it. Oh. Hello, Wander Eye. It is I, Damocles. I am the circular bug that's been granting you new abilities. I apologize if this is an inopportune time. Thanks to you feeding me Gamut, I've gained the power to telepathically communicate with you. This is an important message which I shan't repeat, so listen closely. The item I share with you now is the most powerful of all. However, the next item I offer will be my last. It will bestow no benefit upon your travels. Rather than a flashy new ability, it is best viewed as a cosmetic memento for you to put your excess Gamut towards. You should only go out of your way to acquire it if it is truly what your heart desires. That is my humble opinion. I loved eating all of the yummy rocks you've brought me. Thank you so much. I hope the rest of your expedition goes well. What? Remember, Wander Eye speaks in Universal Standard, or Galactic Standard, the language that was present in the opening cutscene. Therefore, not a single word of that was understood by Wander Eye. At least that's my interpretation. Anyway, we can do this now. I think Carver Fellow's over around here. I remember the rock carver, or the web illustrator, whatever it is, being kind of near the surface. And yeah, see? There's another room with crystals that match one of my shot colors. Maybe it's just decoration. Here we are. Oh. A monster from Pac-Man, maybe? Not sure what that one is. Kinda looks like shards. Oh, fox. Kinda, yeah. Hey, I know you. Vibribbon. Critter. I guess I did technically leave there earlier, but anyway. We can also sketch Zooble from Digital Circus. While sealed safely. Another pretty hidden detail. If you look really carefully, there's a carving on the tree. Right there. That's enough dorking around. Let's beat the game, and then let's do sideways mode. This part will speedrun. If I recall, the song was done by the musician for Hylics, a game that I really, really should play at some point. Can't quite remember what the translation for that one was, but it's something along the lines of listlessness. Not that word exactly, but a synonym. Hardest platforming segment in the game coming up in a moment. Actually, it might be a bit... Yeah, it's a little further out. Here it is. Okay, we're good. Disillusionment. That was it. Thank you. Social divide. You see that silhouette? Does that pose look familiar to you? A forward step? A human male figure? It's Mr. No in silhouette form. And then once again, Galactic Standard from Commander Keen is the language that's used there, which is a alphabet cipher, or just like a letter replacement cipher for English. And some of those are things like moron, dim hop, formy, ant. Dim hop being a term that I believe Wanderai herself uses for people who wander between dimensions recreationally like she does. Nonetheless, it seems to be frowned upon by some people. Mr. Man. So many copies of him. Finale time. So, you have 10 minutes. These are vague, impressionistic duplicates of the challenges that you solved in order to reach various polygons. Sort of like the vague conceptualization of what the challenge you needed to surpass to get that polygon was. And this means that if you collected every polygon, then yes, you need to do 16 of these as opposed to the minimum possible 12. So this challenge is actually harder based on how many polys you've gotten. Punished as completionist is one way to look at it, but you could also look at it as an extra challenge for people who seem to be up to it. Because if you're being a completionist, then, well, presumably you're getting something out of this game. I think you can tell which one this one is supposed to represent. One, two, three, four. I actually remembered this time. Oops. Oh, perfect. First 3 shots hit. Interesting, I actually damaged that early. Which means I found some way to pierce through that barrier before I should have. Might need to roll back the tape and take another look at that to see how I ended up doing that, because that could be potentially useful for speedrunning. And this is Emergence Cave. Damn, what luck. The last act is to rescue me.
Tality Havoc just cheered 500 bits.
Thank you. Oh no, 500 more polygons. The air feels lighter. Hour and 15 or 100% completion when I'm not actively trying to speedrun. Pretty good. The yodeling that makes me 3D. The yodeling that makes me glow. The yodeling that makes me evil. The yodeling that does something? Oh. There we go. Professional Stimmer, Sorry No Spine Shark, and Flippin' Awesome. So that is just based on the context. Flicked the black light on and off a whole bunch. Spine Shark is a joke on Shine Spark, which is the Super Metroid ability to do a mega jump while doing a forward dash. And so you cannot do the mega jump, so sorry. And Flippin' Awesome, which I'm assuming is flip a whole bunch. Zenora Yodel. The Zenora Weave joke, I think, was my first ever stream gimmick joke I've ever done. Games are made by people. A rooster on top of a weather vane on top of a roof. Green mantis near green plant. Spiral, spiral, map, map, poly, poly, spiral. Policeman dies on radio.mp3. I think there's some kind of disturbance in the house. Oh my gosh! That's my best impression of Policeman dies on radio.mp3. I'm guessing that the scream, the extremely hammy scream sound effect at the end of it is maybe used for the damaging the orb, because that makes various scream noises. His MP3 is played in secret. Planted the star seed that grew Fourmiworld. Play Starseed Pilgrim at the end of gameplay. I have, my friend. I sure have. I'm going to fire this game right back up and do the rotated playthrough. Okay. So bear with me for a moment while I get stuff set up here. I'm gonna run a 2-minute break for the moment, and then once that's done, we'll fire stuff up. Okay, so I can't change this without it being visible on stream, so y'all need to keep a secret, okay? The break's still going, but I'm gonna do one real quick modification. Let's see, where are we? No spoiling it. Oh, I suppose if you're looking at the VOD, then you're seeing this no matter what. Shh. Right then. It's time for a sideways playthrough of this game. One F is 31. So 20 should be 32. Do you want to play Fourmiworld 270 on the wall? You bet. Due to my strong personal convictions, I wish to stress that this save file in no way endorses a belief in the Pythagorean. Jan Ixie. That was me playing that jingle by knocking. I did shave and a haircut. In this special playthrough, poor Mrs. Wandereye accidentally enters the dimension incorrectly. Tink, tink. Sorry in advance. What a strange teleporter noise. Oh. Fourmiworld on the wall, 270. So this is what we're doing, huh? I wonder if my mind is ready for this. 1. Wait. Okay, well, I do have one immediate question. One curiosity, if you will. No, let me up. Yes! Oh, just in time. This is a fun diversion. Oh my god, we can see more of the map this way. Because it's widescreen. This is actually legit useful information to have. This gives us a significantly better overview. Oh no. Okay, got a solid portion of it. There we go, that's 2. Gain 2 polygons is enough for an achievement. I don't know what to say, just I fell downward. I noticed the tree. I made the mental connection of, wait a second, if everything's sideways, is it even possible to get grabbed by the moth? Followed by the secondary realization of the developer note at the start mentioned that some of these were modified to make it possible. And so I asked myself, okay, in what way then? And so I went and looked, and there we are. Aha, I found a bug. The rotation for the point that you need to pass over seems to be either unchanged or being calculated incorrectly. So at certain angles, Wander Eye is doing... Not going to use the word I was thinking right there. Shooting backwards. That other term is reserved for a different thing. The fact they just come back to the respawn point and immediately fall past it is very good. You have to hold my map sideways in order to comprehend this. There we go. Sideways map established. We need a bus stop. Don't want to do that area yet. Should be around here. There it is. Oh, very, very good. That cutscene being sideways is fantastic. God, I love this game. Thank you for making this ridiculous thing. I was very excited to wake up today and see a DM from Conley saying you should go and check out this news post from Fourmiworld. And I saw that Fourmiworld Discord also had a thing, and I'm like, oh my god. And here we are. Oh no, I can't see. Oh. I'm excited to try the mirror dimension. I am absolutely getting some supplies sorted first. I'm absolutely only going in there once I have every weapon upgrade and the black light for the glass shattering and the... well, I have to have the run shoes, I imagine. I wonder if this is going to work the way I think it will, or if it very, very distinctly will not. Okay, good. You want a wall 100% speed run, but you're looking at it. That's exactly what I'm here for, baby. Blind 100% the wall speed run. Did I get this already? Yeah, I did. I got this and I somehow didn't notice that the artwork was sideways until the later one. Guess I was like looking away or something. Where's the entrance to this thing? I think I've missed it. Whatever, we can use the top entrance. Which I think exists. It does not exist. Yes, it does. There we are. Oh. Suddenly there are spikes that are a lot more dangerous than they were before. Hell of a shot. Good job, bug friend. Four. Nice try. I was ready for that. Whew. It's 5. Alright, now I need to head straight to the right. Or, no. straight down. Because that will bring us right here. Good lord, where am I? Ah, okay, yeah. Oh! Accidentally hit F, which toggled full screen. Caught me really off guard. Safe. Whew. Goodness gracious. This is so dumb. I love it. Alright, that was a good source of gamma. Just slightly off to the side of the Grand Library and upward. I tried to look at that during my main playthrough a moment earlier, but then I found the gamma down here and forgot about that upper cluster. Oh. Ah. That works. Hang it. How do I type Motorango sideways? You know we're doing this. Oh no. Well, folks, we're gonna be here for a minute because I'm committing. Oh, cool. You're welcome, degreedy individual. Individual. Yeah. You're welcome, degreedy individual. Mantis. Wow, Straw hasn't even had the joy of experiencing Nishnosh. What the hell is wrong with them? That's true. Yo. Hygiene is important. I see you have showered 0 times. Just kidding. Hopefully. You must be the element of generosity. This creature here reminds me. I need to go tend to my garden again. It has been eons. I hope the daisies are okay. Do you save often or do you save rarely? You've done it 26 times. Why, it is almost gloink time. Have you brought any gloink? First we punzroll, then we scrud. Let's gloink. You are a true friend, Moo the Slime. I mean that. Sorry, I can't think of anything. It's... You know, you look different than I imagined, Moo the Slime. It's true what they say, an apple a day keeps gravity at bay. Us mouse and keyboard players need to stick together, right, Moo the Slime? Sometimes it's best to just kick back and smell the gloink. All the best things in life are enriched with sea kelp. Have you ever wondered what life would be like as a toon? You seem connected well. This creature here looks lovely today. Love the flowers. Spread the word of the deadly gloink bird. I shall. How's your hollybob going? This isn't your natal dimension, isn't it? Gloink, my favorite. Howdy. Move this. I saw that. The image that time was of the man. Moo the Slime. What a funny name you have. Are you Gloink? Wait, no, that would be ridiculous. I bet you can't do a no-hit true pacifist run. I totally can. I'm going to have to spend some time to think on whether that makes any sense whatsoever. And if it does, then yeah, you're on Mantis. Your little invasive friends eat like 1,076 calories a day. English. I speak English. Bucket Lamp is connected right now. Can you say hi for me? Please bear with me for a second. Not to be political, but I've been getting really into Gloink lately. I hear that you've jumped 335 times. Is that really true? I think Boris and the Noise would get along quite well, don't you think so? Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. Either that or they would absolutely loathe each other. Crickets make the world go round. Save our souls, save our sound. I hear that you've jumped 339 times. Is that really true? Cicadas frosh out on the wall. They're the barest of us small. Every day look in the mirror and think, I need to be more glowing. Some things are worth sacrificing a speedrun for. Alright, simple enough. God. The map. Going down makes me go right on the map. The map is not turned 90 degrees correctly. Thank God I have my physical one. The Bortles. Right, that was the name. The Bortles was the interdimensional band from the ending of Jazzronauts, right? Wave. Hash. Wave. Music. Hey, Assassino. We are playing a very dumb game mode that literal developer statement came to them in a dream. Woke up, wrote down sideways wander eye, fell back asleep. Very few accommodations have been made into the game to allow for this. Just, you teleport into this dimension sideways, deal with it. I'm in the middle of a stream, so I can't really be on a roof right now, but... my lord. I should check. Right, I can flip. I should be using that more. Okay. It is still the same. This is going to take some thinking. Right. My weapon inverts when I flip. The weapon order reverses. Oh, that's 9. Oh, it's Lloyd the Brave. My good friend. Good old Hawk's Fire guy. Pete's Flame guy. Dude Fireman. You can always count on the yodel. When nobody got me, I know that yodeling got me. Boomer Facebook post. If nobody got me, I know that yodeling with F2 got me. Can I get an amen? Oh no. Oh no. Do I add a chat redeem to make a random speed yodel? It would have to be expensive, because that's getting a bit too goofy, and while we do like to have fun here, I don't want to be one of those streamers that has a million sound bites that interrupt, like, important cutscenes and every sort of thing like that. Oh wow, this is going to suck. I just noticed I can't move left through these. Actually, this might be fine. Oh, nope, nope, it's not. It is not fine. Yay. This is fine. Expensive long cooldown? Yeah, maybe. I think I have some of those Citadel ones active right now. You want to activate me.
Urgency.
Urgency. Let's hurry then. Oh god, how's this going to work? Awkwardly, that's how. Seeing the tendrils is crazy. Tendrils. Might have been hyper-focused and missed something, but not quite sure what you're referring to. But he's not here today. May I have a couple of sound redeems that are left over that were made by... Oh! Oh, yeah, okay, that's what you mean. I forgot that I had... Okay. The map that I'm using, I put in front of the tool. In front of the tool that I used to allow me to switch between these. So, I straight up did not see what I get it now. I activated Evil Moo and then completely forgot. But yeah, those audio redeems were for a stream I did on 100 followers, which was... This is important. Only look up this game if you are 18 plus. But for my stream through Beyond Citadel, and those redeems, I commissioned a friend to custom record them to determine a playstyle that I have to go through for the span of one life. And so that's what ding urgency is.
Destructive.
Is this it? Anyway, it's one of those games I recommend to everybody and nobody. It is a very intense and distressing piece of art. But alongside this game right here, Game of the Year. This and BC are my games of the year for last year. But yes, those sound effects were made by Daria Cascado, who is aka Dare0451, who is a personal friend and audio engineer. I asked her for a gong sound that is similar to the sound in Murasaki. Upon saving a musician's ghost from the final level, a ding sound similar to that, followed by a menacing line read. And I gotta say, and then 3 variants of each word. And I gotta say, she knocked it out of the park. So, this is the Whispering Flower. It's saying something. It says various different things. But just from my poking around at it, I couldn't quite figure it out. I haven't figured out a way to make it comprehensible. Maybe if I had access to the actual original audio files, I'd be able to get in high enough quality, but that would be decompiling, and I'm hesitant to do such things. Partially because it's just a lot of work. And hey, it's one of these guys again. And I think it's gone. whatever direction it was going. I failed to chase it. One of the issues is I think the Echo Flower, or whatever it is, I'm not entirely convinced that it speaks English. Like, I think it's reversed, but I also think it's not English. And learning one language is hard enough for a slime. I should return to my Tokipona studies at some point, though. Tokipona's approach to word and sentence structure resonates strongly with me. Bilingual? I'm hardly monolingual. It's time to suffer, y'all. It is time to suffer. Let's do this. Bravest quartzes shatter in fright when exposed to black-lit might. Heh. If this is my resting place, so be it. Alright. Time for hell. I should probably turn on my black light. We can move slowly. We don't need to fling ourselves. Okay. Gonna need to fire shots upward there. Looks like it is safe to just straight drop too. Y'all call that difficult? Easy. Easy. Pro gamer alert. It's got nothing on me. That felt good. Sorry to hear 409. Oh, I never got that one. 15. What am I missing? Oh, okay. Simple enough. So was the blacklight shattering quartz blocks, now that we have a name for them, a invention specifically because of that mirror hallway zone? As a way to make it more doable? Or was it just two ideas that kind of coincided to be kind of useful together? That was interesting. I think I got soft lock because I managed to shoot a Damocles while flinging off screen, something like that. If going terminal velocity past him, then 'Let's see, you're significantly further upward. $16. Yeah. Because the slipstream doesn't render in the correct place, you can keep your dash while going up and down. Because the slipstream needs to travel a long distance to catch up with you since it arrives in the wrong spot. Alright. Finale time. Self-hatred. Oh. Ooh, okay. This could take some thinking. Getting past those spikes is easier. Disillusionment. Computer, don't need to go up there. Ah. Social divide. Not sniping me with that one today, buddy. Ant, that says. I just realized I don't need to dodge these. Like in the main game either, because I can just flip and wait around up here, and then drop down once the elevator finishes moving. Okay, I was kind of wondering if there was a secret.
Talented Abbott just cheered 100 bits.
Here we go! That's the real form of the curse. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was funny. I am glad to be welcome as a degreed individual. Ah. Oh, God. Oh, you nearly got me with that one. I like how I literally can't see even see the bouncer. Oh, right, okay. I wonder if that skip occurs when I hit the final of the targets with an explosion, because presumably my guess on what's happening is the explosion is hitting it 2 times in 2 frames, which is causing it to skip one phase of the target practice. Anyway, time.
Greedy Habit just cheered 500 bits.
Thank you. I'm hitting the spacebar. Makes a dying noise in this cutscene. Hour and 5. You greedy little thing. Sadistic, but like for yourself. And sorry, no spine shark. Are you saying I'm masochistic? I mean, you're right, but... It's got the updated logo. I do just want to say again, you two, thanks so much for making this. I really, really love this game.
I don't wanna let go.
Thank you, Alarivers58, for following.
Thanks for the follow. Yep. I'm a zealot for this game. I tell folks I know about it and post about it. And I go, guess what, punks? It's free. And there's still stuff to discover. There's presumably a way to transcribe or translate what's being said by the Whispering Flower. And of course, you two know the answer to that. But, you know, there's the puzzle. And then there's the lion, which only shows up on Sundays. There's various critters that seem to either show up on specific days or specific hours.
Positive I_T just rated with 8 viewers.
Hi, Positivity. Positivity. We just finished up, actually. More or less, but I was playing Fourmiworld. I'm going to go put a link to the Steam page here in the chat here. And I just got finished doing a extremely gimmicky, stupid game mode that, by the developer's own statement, came to them in a dream. Where you are just sideways. The entire world is still designed for normal play, but you load into the world sideways and you have to do everything sideways. But yes, I myself am Moo the Slime. I should see about getting this to GDQ. I should. I am Moo the Slime. I like to highlight strange, unique, and esoteric indie games that try something that nobody else has before. And Fourmiworld is a freeware game made by two folks that are actually in the chat here. Chaenix and Zapathy here in the chat
For following.
are the two co-devs for this game. I'm gonna fire it up one more time real quick and also undo my sideways view here just so I can show y'all the concept behind the DLC. I brought this up when I played through this game first, but there we go, back to normal. But the DLC for this game, $5, allows you to see the protagonist's like live journal site with all of her thoughts on the creatures and elements and objects that you can find. And then also you can get Boris's opinions. But yes, Wander Eye is a delight of a character and adorable, and this game has an incredible style to it, and I heartily recommend it. Also, here's a secret for you. Just for you, viewers. Map, map, polygon, polygon, spiral.
Thank you, Lossy Input, for following.
Zubal Kinney 83. I will note that I did seem to just, do you unlock the developer commentary in the Formipedia, getting the crown and being the game with it, or by getting a 16 polygon victory? Because I did just get a 16 polygon victory and the crown. Okay. Then yes, I guess it makes sense for me not have it right now. Yeah, because I have the crown on my other save set. But yes. Wander Eye's write-ins. The easy way I memorize the combo for getting this little Easter egg is to start from the map marker and then just double-click map, double-click polygon, double-click spiral, and then repeat until it works. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Declines drops. Never heard of it. I'll have to look into that. But yes. That is going to do it for today. Other stuff of mine you can find if you want to see all of my past streams. They are available at vods.slime.center. And thank you so much, developers, for tuning in. Thank you so much for making this game. And let's raid on over to Nairi, I suppose. I will be joining Nairi on Wednesday to do a stream of Toho Project where I do the gameplay and Dr. Nairi A. Bakalian, a doctor of Japanese history, provides cultural and religious and Shinto context. So look forward to that. But for the meanwhile, you can see her talk about Like a Dragon Ishin. Until next time, my friends. To another place.